got Jason Whitlock talking about, I'm surprised Shannon Sharpe is so successful because they used to say Shannon Sharpe in the locker room had a joke where he said, if you see me with a black woman, I'm holding her for the police. They got him. They got him. Shannon Sharpe has announced he's stepping down from ESPN. And I told y'all, the more this mudslinging continued, it was going to affect his money. And you see Disney. Look, Stephen A. told y'all, I talked to the bosses and they said they was looking at this very closely and then they'll make a decision. Well, trust me, they didn't have to spend a whole bunch of time making a decision after the audio came out. Well, it was 2 audios, right? We got 2 clips. I think by the second one, they was like, all right, Shannon, you might need to step down. But his statement said, my statement is found here. This is the truth. The relationship in question was 100% consensual. At this juncture, I am electing to step aside temporarily from my ESPN duties. I will be devoting this time to my family and responding and dealing with these false and disruptive allegations. Well, yeah, they disruptive because they disrupting your job. Allegations set against me. I plan to return to ESPN at the start of the NFL preseason. Okay, so he gonna be gone throughout the whole playoffs. I sincerely appreciate the NBA playoffs, by the way. I sincerely appreciate the overwhelming and ongoing support I have received from my family, fans, friends, and colleagues. Okay, so like I told y'all before, the more stuff came out, the more his bag was in jeopardy. And that $100 million deal that was on the table, that's gone. Or at least it's not $100 million no more. He might be able to get 50. He might be able to get enough just to pay this girl off. Remember, they said he offered her $10 million and she didn't take that. And like I keep saying, that's how y'all know. If she didn't take the 10, you know she got some ammo that's worth at least 20 or 30. I said he gotta hit her with a Cassie piece. They said Cassie got 30 from Diddy. Look, Unc, I don't think your situation is as bad as Diddy's, but unfortunately, they got audio, video, they editing clips down. They got enough to do a whole production on you. They might be able to do a whole 2-hour video on the craziness and toxicness of Shannon Sharpe and his freaky deaky fantasies. And I see some people talking about Stephen A. Smith threw Shannon Sharpe under the bus. Look, I know y'all comparing this to when Stephen A. was talking about Jay-Z and he was defending Jay-Z and, you know, he was standing strong for Jay-Z, but Jay-Z didn't have no audios and videos and text messages coming out. It ain't that much throwing Stephen A. got to do. He has to speak on the evidence that everybody in the world is constantly seeing. With Jay-Z, it was just an allegation. With Shannon, it's damn near evidence. We got to keep this real. Now, whether or not it was consensual or not, that's to be determined. But the relationship was real and it happened. So I think a lot of y'all are, you know, overblowing the way Stephen A. talked about this situation. I don't think it's much he can do. I think his hands are tied behind his back when it comes to Shannon. And people keep saying that when they hired Shannon, he already had a couple of allegations going on. Remember, he was caught up in that Joy Taylor situation. His name was in those documents. And he has a reputation, you know, for being a little fresh with the ladies in the industry. So I've been told. You got Jason Whitlock talking about, I'm surprised Shannon Sharpe is so successful because they used to say Shannon Sharpe in the locker room had a joke where he said, if you see me with a black woman, I'm holding her for the police. That's what Jason Whitlock said. That was an ongoing joke from Shannon Sharpe when he played for the Broncos, if I'm not mistaken. So these are things that have been floating around Shannon for years. Unfortunately, it's all coming out now. I see y'all playing that Monique clip where Monique warned them, you need to get you an old girl. At that time, it was too late. He recently interviewed Monique. I'm not saying like within this month, but y'all know that was a more recent interview. By that time, it was too late. He was already messing with this girl. We seeing texts from 2023, 2022. You know, like he been messing with the young white girls. This one in particular, it was already too late. Shannon just, I guess he said, I might as well keep doing what I'm doing. And like I said, if this situation does go his way, he gonna have to countersue Tony Busby. He's already talking about that. But he can't sue that girl because that girl ain't got no money. She ain't getting that much money from that OnlyFans. And look, Tony Busby already fighting the case with Jay-Z. You think Jay-Z gonna get some money out of an attorney? I damn near want to say that case was for show. I don't think Jay-Z is going to get anything out of Tony Busby. I don't think Shannon Sharpe going to get anything out of Tony Busby. This has successfully put a stain on his career, if you ask me. And this step down, you think everybody's going to take this as a step down? People are going to take this as ESPN told you to step down and you're on the cusp of being fired, on the edge of being fired, if not already fired. And, you know, this is the cool way. Y'all want to split paths. But will we ever see Shannon on ESPN again on First Take? Who knows? Especially if this go left. Especially if this become some kind of Diddy situation where the feds pick this up. And I'm not saying I want to see that, but it could become criminal. It's civil now. Unfortunately, Unc put himself in this situation. Every successful black man in the world can stand up and say, we stand with you, Shannon. But at the end of the day, y'all gotta stop messing with, bro. At this point, I might not even say it's white girls. These young girls looking for an opportunity. And they can come in black, white, Mexican, Spanish, whatever. Because I honestly believe there are young women who prey on sugar daddies like Shannon Sharpe. And he walked right into it. I wouldn't have been playing no rough games and talking to her all type of... But that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to get in this freaky bag. And now he has to pay the consequences. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.